He's coming with me.
It's girls like you who get men like me locked away from our wives in the first place.
What does that mean?
Whores. You were the king's whore. He's dead. You're nobody now.
You can be married to her, you can be sleeping with her, but you're never gonna get in between us.
Not trying to, buddy.
I'm not trying to.
Exactly.
This is our world! Our world, Mother, and that's what love is, real love!
Kaya di na paura, bro. Agum, lembrado tu a me. David, ne aveva paura niente, ma anche morì. Ma tu non sai che significa. Easy.
Are you ready?
Welcome back. I know some people gonna be mad because it was a very interesting episode. One of those. It was one of those. I do appreciate all the love or hate, whatever it is that comes with that. You know, the world is not gonna end just because we disagree with each other. It was a good episode. I enjoyed it. Let's jump into the reaction. I will see you guys right after for the review. Let's go.
Other than your summer internship at Needham, do you have any actual advertising experience?
Cure for the common chair. That's Roger's favorite. He's the guy I shook hands with when I came in.
What did Roger think of this ad?
Kidding me? Everybody loves that. It's the opposite of what you expect.
Why is it in your book?
I got a bunch of them in there. Marlboro Man, Maidenform. Don't you ever tear things out of magazines?
You don't put it on your resume, you portfolio, you dumb
Well,
thing,
you know what
people.
they say. Aspirations as good as perspiration. I'm a 24-year-old kid.
You don't look
I want to
24.
be in the ad game. I know I've got a lot to learn, but I'm a hard worker.
There's no way this dude is 24 in real life. No way. They didn't do a good job.
Wish you the best of luck.
Best of luck, and
We'll let you know.
do you know a good place to eat around here?
Are we on candid camera?
I don't want to jump on his grave or anything, but there's no way he's 24.
Exactly.
I'm 25.
I thought I was the only one that noticed that.
What's
There's
his
no way
connection
that
to
dude
Roger?
is 24.
Besides being delusional, he's Jane Siegel's cousin.
It's a relief to see someone worse than me and really know it.
Wow.
Don't get used to
Well,
it.
you know, I look at Glowcoat and see how far everything's come. You know, my
Oh,
work.
Peggy has lost
Glowcoat. You
season
finish
2.
something, you find out everyone loves it right around the time that feels like someone else did it.
Is that your speech for the CLIOs?
They don't have speeches.
We're going to win.
Just because I got nominated doesn't mean they're gonna give me an award. Well, it'd be good for the agency. Gray doubled their value in 5 years, and it was all based on awards. You got anything on VIX?
We're very behind. Your new art director has been waiting for synchronicity.
Don't think you can spend Monday hiding behind corners and trying not to make eye contact. I will find you.
I'm not the problem.
Because Stan is talented and more experienced. You need to learn how to work with him, not the other way around.
Well, good luck this afternoon.
You're not supposed to say that.
Oh, well, break a leg.
Well, you haven't been married for a while, so you've probably forgotten how these transactions work. If I don't hire Jane's cousin, it's probably going to cost me a personal gift expenditure between $500 and $1,000. When are we leaving?
We're out for life cereal.
To new business. And victory at the Waldorf. I mean it, you deserve it.
So I can show you what's popular, what's unique, and the only thing I ask is that you call me Don.
Well, Don, I can't say I know my furs that well.
Is this
That's
for
a
your mother?
flashback.
I bet you never hear that.
I don't. Would you like to give me a price range?
That's an interesting question. I have a unique problem. I need to spend a lot, but be careful not to spend too much.
Not a unique problem. Can I assume this is some kind of an apology?
No. I know exactly how much that costs. This is I'm getting to know you, but I don't want to scare you.
It's always the right size, and nothing says mink like mink.
How about we split the difference so they wear them to the waist?
It's the most popular this year.
Why wait for a man to buy you a fur coat? That's a dumb question. Who does your work?
I do.
Really?
Yeah. It's an interest of mine, and they let me do it. Can I give you a call?
First of all, you need 20 of those. And second of all, no. I just want you to call that number so I can give you some very specific delivery instructions.
Of course, Mr. Sterling.
So what do I owe you?
I saw you leave the office with something under your arm.
You don't know what it is. The guy in the elevator thought it was a hydrogen bomb.
It's a beautiful box.
Hey, when the chances come, you gotta take your chances. I don't care if you think it's rude, my nigga. Like, that's the opportunity now. I mean, we see where Don is today, right?
What do you want?
Are you gonna use the KKK to sell cough drops?
Better than waiting on you to bring me something that'll get my juices flowing. Why is it so hard for you to accept that man's natural state is nude?
Because I'm civilized.
Or because you're brainwashed by society into thinking it's dirty?
Have you been yelled at by Don yet?
Not scared of him.
So that's a no. He said Monday, and I'm not working this weekend.
Rag.
Jeez.
Get done. Let's go.
Let's do this.
General Rufus T. Bullshit. I've met that guy before. A commercial for Bay Rum. Chow Gaga hired an actor to impress someone.
Chow Gaga.
With a parrot in his shoulder.
It was not a business proposition.
It just smells.
Catch more flies with honey.
Chow Gaga.
Oh, great. Actual flies.
Mr. Cosgrove, nice to see you again.
I'm surprised he would bring you over here. You know, we miss Birdseye more than we miss Kenny.
Well, that's why I wanted to say hello.
Phil, that's not a sure thing.
I'll say this about Geyer. They don't have Don.
Take your seats, please.
Well, we should sit down. Good luck.
This priest, are we merging with Geyer?
Talk to Lane.
Welcome to the 6th Annual American
Pete
Television
does
Commercial
not
Award.
want Cosgrove
We're
back.
here to...
You know, when I was coming up, Y&R, you were very inspiring.
That dude is
Raymond
drunk.
Rubicam
Duck
said you were a
is
genius.
drunk.
It's great to see you. Get your hands off me. What's with the French service?
God, I miss working with that guy.
Well, I'm afraid that'll be the limit to the public speaking portion of our show. And gentlemen, let's pace ourselves. In the first category, that of apparel, the nominees are...
If you really worked on the Johnson campaign, why are you here?
Because nobody at DDB even keeps track of who does what. The Klan is probably the best thing I'll be near my entire life.
Well, let me tell you. I had a lot to do with Glowcoat. The kid? Don put the whole cowboy thing on it. I don't know if it was that revolutionary.
It was jarring, but more cute than I like.
When the nomination came in, Don let everybody pat him on the back. He didn't even look at me, and I was right there. And I was clapping, and he thought I was clapping for him.
Who claps for themselves? Okay. I'm gonna riff for...
Why is this episode so funny, man? That is the second time I'm laughing. I've never laughed so hard watching Mad Men. Why? Are they trying to be funny this episode? Yeah, that's hilarious. Like, who claps for themselves? Which is so true. It's just like you're making an argument that doesn't even make sense. It's just like, he saw you clapping and he thought he was clapping for him because, hello, nobody really clapped themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, people are clapping you take it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yes. Yeah, because it's about you. You know what I'm saying? People are appreciating you. That's what clapping is about. You don't clap for yourself. Are you a narcissist? What the hell?
Just sort of speechitize the whole VIX experience. Someone's going to want to get it down before it heads into the stratosphere.
Why don't you write down my ideas?
Look, I've read your brochure. I have no interest in the temperance movement.
And the winner is... Glowcoat, Billy the Kid. Sterling Cooper.
Okay, so they won.
Next up, competing in the category of children's food and drinks.
Thank you.
What's going on,
Almond
dear?
Royal.
Well, I ran
Fairy
over
Tale,
because
Earl
the people
Winky.
from Life Cereal rented a car, and now they're waiting at the office.
We'll reschedule.
Clark's
Maybe I can
Gum,
convince them to stay
Yakety
for the week.
Sax,
No, they want to see our
Neil
presentation.
and
What do you say we put a
Welch's
cherry on
Frozen
this
Grape
thing?
Juice,
Aye,
Richard
aye, sir.
K. Manoff.
So the Schusters move into what used to be.
So you're just a walking spoiler.
What more I need to say?
Heavy.
I can't thank you enough for waiting.
Don't think about it. You've been unwinding as Mr. Crane ruins Peyton Place.
Perfect.
Well, you didn't start without me, did you?
No, Don. I would not do that.
Okay, everybody ready? So, delicious. Crispy. And it's got a big name, you know. And I know you want to associate it with health, but that's not fun. Joey, look, there are sweeter cereals than this. But I kept thinking about, you know, nostalgia.
Are you
How
okay?
you remember something in the past, and it feels good, but it's a little bit painful. So how do we make it fun? Eat life by the bowlful. Little kid, big bowl, big spoon. Kids see the giant bowl of cereal and they smile because, you know, they'd eat a box of it if they could. Get those two together in a market and I think we're gonna sell some cereal. That's all I have.
Well, I think if you'd invite us into the rest of your company, we could build a Saturday morning TV show around the whole Quaker Oats family.
But I think it's kind of smart for regular folks. You know? The irony, I guess.
Children will get the picture. Moms will get the irony.
All they're gonna want to hear is a slogan. And I don't think this is gonna cut it.
I got it, Pete.
Dot is like, I just won the award, man. I got it.
Life is just a bowl of life cereal. Enjoy the rest of your life. Cereal.
Don, they're not expecting you to do this right now.
Give me a second. The reason to get out of bed in the morning. Life, the cure for the common breakfast. Eat it by the bowlful.
Oh, there you go. Cure for the common breakfast. Love it.
It's got the health angle.
That's what that dude.
Feel better. It's got protein.
Stole that idea.
Wonderful. We'll get that put together for you.
Need to take up any more of your time. I know you have some celebrating to do.
Man is high on awards.
I'm done. Let's go.
Can I speak with you a moment?
You still have nothing?
The tagline.
You think I'm joking when I give you a deadline?
You said Monday.
Ida, book a nice room with a lock on it for Misters Olson and Rizzo. Bill it to Vix. Pete, we'll walk him out.
Do you want to pick a place or should I?
He wasn't serious. It's the weekend. We'll work in the office.
Do you want me to go chase him down to see if he's serious or not? Go get Stanley.
I'm only going to ask once. Are we merging with Geyer?
No.
Really? Well, I ran into Ken Cosgrove and Clarence Birdseye at the CLIOs.
It came to me that Mr. Cosgrove was unhappy and that he and his choice clients would be a welcome addition to the firm.
Over my dead body.
It was wrong of me not to consult you. I wasn't sure...
Wasn't sure about what? Whether to go behind my back? I'm a partner, damn it. I have the same status here as you. You picked him over me to begin with, and now you expect me to work with him again? Approval denied.
Roger Sterling is a child. And frankly, we can't have you pulling the cart all by yourself. He's hungry.
And he has accounts.
What would put me at ease is you and Madame Defarge not plotting behind my back.
Still, I expect pragmatism from you. Mr. Cosgrove and I are having lunch on Monday. If your tantrum has subsided, you're welcome to join us.
I'm going home.
And on a personal note, I'd like to add that I'm quite fond of you. It pains me to hear you say otherwise.
This is mutual respect then. But he's a partner now. He ain't got to worry about Ken because Ken is not going to come in and be a partner. He's just going to be...
You're not flying tonight, are you?
At least he could do is give him a hard time.
No,
You know?
Who do you report to?
I don't recommend that, but...
What, William?
There you are. Mom called. She's looking for us.
It was very nice meeting you. From what? A business opportunity?
Did you see the part where I won?
No, but I heard about it.
What's their problem? Gray won. Everybody won.
That's not true. And just think how you'd feel right now if you lost.
About the same, I suppose.
Award or no award, you're still Don Draper.
Whatever that means.
You're incredible.
What do you say we get out of here and really celebrate?
Dude, could you just stop trying to sleep with every woman you meet? For real. I hope you don't sleep with Don.
I'm very happy for you.
It's been a while since I see him get turned down.
Are you gonna work or just stare at pictures of women who can't stare back?
You wouldn't understand, but this inspires me.
So why aren't you a nudist? You talk about it all the time.
Well, in a liberated environment, I would be. Or say you. It's difficult.
You don't know anything about me.
I know you're ashamed of your body. Well, you should be, at least.
What are you doing?
You're lazy. And you have no ideas.
Really?
Yeah. Let's go.
You're a fruitcake, you know that?
And you're chicken shit. I can work like this. Let's get liberated. What are you waiting for?
I don't know.
Let's talk cough drops. What you got?
Nothing.
About what?
Don't
You're-
flatter yourself. It's involuntary. Maybe it was leftover from the magazine.
Hell nah, bruh. There's no way you can control yourself in this situation. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What are you doing here?
I have a meeting in the building, and I saw you standing here. I thought I'd say hello.
Really? Name one other company in this building.
I've left some messages for you.
And I've ignored them. That's my message for you.
I just wanted to know what you thought of my portfolio.
I threw it out with the box from the coat.
Maybe it was a bad idea, but weren't you trying to get a break once?
Where does your boss think you are right now?
He knows I want to do what you do.
And what do you think that is?
Maybe I am risking my job, but I'd do anything to buy you a drink and hear anything you have to say.
It's 10 a.m. My mother always said, be careful what you wish for, because you'll get it. And then people get jealous and try and take it away from you.
I don't think that's how that goes.
You're an expert on everything, right? And how can I hire you? You know too much about me.
I'll buy you lunch.
I'm stuffed. I had a jar of olives. Oh, you're a great fur guy. I'm gonna need one of those.
Let me get you a cab.
Garçon, je m'appelle Roger. Je suis un taxi, s'il vous plaît.
Are we getting dressed now?
You can do whatever you want. I don't care.
But you do.
The prize for the smuggest bitch in the world. I gotta take a leak.
Hey, Rizzo. I'm hungry. Do you want anything?
Who is this?
It's me. Where the hell are you? It's noon.
You were supposed to be here 2 hours ago.
The kids are sitting in the den watching TV waiting for someone who is obviously not coming.
I'm coming on Sunday.
It is Sunday.
I'm really sorry, Bets. I'm under the weather.
Well, thank you for the notice, Don. Thanks a lot.
Who the hell is this?
Yeah. Everything's fine.
I know you don't want to hear this, but the Life cereal tag you sold, it was that kid's. Roger's idiot.
Eat Life by the bowlful? We worked on that for weeks.
No. The cure for the common breakfast, you changed it in the meeting. I know
Yeah,
I've got
you
this
did.
stuff stuck in my brain before, and you don't know where it's coming from. It's that kid's.
Call Life and tell them it's terrible and we changed our minds.
They loved it.
It's terrible.
Well, neither you nor the client was in a condition to notice.
Think of 10 more tags.
No. I've been working all weekend with that pig in that stupid hotel room. I'm tapped out.
Damn, you don't remember nothing.
Fix it.
Mr. Cosgrove's on his way over. I've added you to our reservation.
No. When he gets here, bring him to the conference room.
And he's coughing and everyone's staring at him, including the priest. Then he sucks on a Vicks.
It's true. I only changed one little thing.
Oh God. Why? Just that was unnecessary.
Call
But
pen and pencil. See if someone found my award.
certain things are
Cure for the
just.
common something.
Bus, beer, chair. Which one?
All of them. I'm gonna give you $50 for the idea.
You liked it, huh?
What did I just say?
I'd like a job.
Fine. $100. It'll be freelance work. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's not a job.
Take the money.
I don't need money. I need a job.
You wouldn't even be in this room if you weren't related to Roger.
But I am. That's all I have.
He should understand this though, because that's the reason why they've been showing the flashback with Roger is because of this kid who claims he's 24.
I've given this a lot of thought.
Me too.
If you're open to the direction and tenor of the business I'm doing here, I think you'd be a great addition to my team.
How's that supposed to mean?
That things have changed in a permanent way. Look, Ken, everyone here likes you, but this is a small shop and I need to know you can do as told. So, how are the wedding plans coming?
Peggy! Take Danny over to Joan. He's starting next Monday.
Are you kidding?
You will not be sorry.
I hired Jane's cousin.
Wait. What changed your mind?
Couldn't live without him.
Well, one good turn deserves another.
Mr. Sterling. Good morning.
I didn't realize how short that dude is.
You told me to come in. You hired me.
What? When?
You said, welcome aboard.
Another good episode, and this one is more of like a it's a lesson, you know. This was an episode of a lesson for people who are pursuing anything in life. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be persistent. If you really want something, be persistent. Bother that person. A lot of times, yes, you might end up still taking an L and still not getting that job and still not taking advantage of that opportunity. One of the things that I practiced, right? You know, after I got divorced, one of the things that I did was I actively looked for influences, mentors, and stuff like that. When I started to kind of get into my own and stuff like that, like I looked for people to get advice from, right? It's one of the things that I did. I'm not saying that they're like responsible or anything for, you know, any success that I have, but I do thank them because it was my effort, you know what I'm saying, entirely. None of my mentors ever introduced me to anybody that I could get a job or anything like that. They just mentored me. They just showed me stuff. They never created opportunities for me. So they never they don't get credit for that, and I'm not gonna give them credit for that because I had to seek out my own opportunities. I had to seek them out. They told me how to do it, so they get credit for the lessons. They get credit for that. I'm not trying to discredit my mentors. I'm just saying those things I had to go out there and get them myself, because they told me, you're gonna have to work for this. You're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to put in the work. We are not going to, you know, like just give you. It's not like they didn't know people. You get what I'm saying? They tell me what I should do because it's what they did, right? They told me what I should do to put myself into those positions to take advantage of those opportunities. Now, if you're a person and you're passionate about something, right, and a person just happens to come into your midst and, you know, you're talking to that person or you're asking that person a question, it just comes up in conversation, right? Like, say for instance, you're working at a retail store, somebody who is well-to-do coming, but you don't really know if they're well-to-do at first engagement, right? Like, you're talking to them, they might start talking about how they live or whatever the situation is. I'm just giving a random example here. I'm not saying this happened to me, but that person is well-to-do. You're having this conversation, and, you know, because of that conversation, this person decides to, you know, say, hey, you know, you should call me. Because sometimes people are nice like that. Some people who are well-to-do or they own a business or something like that, they may see something in you, may see a talent that you don't even notice yourself sometimes. So that person will give you an opportunity to call them and say, hey, call me, you know, or come to my office at this time or whatever. And sometimes it might correlate with your job as well, and you have to take off work to go take advantage of that opportunity. And I'm saying you should. If it's something that you're passionate about, if it's something that you were pursuing, and this opportunity comes up where you could, number one, make more money, number two, meet even better people, right? Take advantage of it, because those opportunities do not come easily, my God. And sometimes that is just divine intervention. I don't know what else to call it, but sometimes that is just divine intervention. Sometimes you're at the lowest of low, and this great opportunity just you just, you know what I'm saying, just happens to be there. And I don't want to say luck, because sometimes a lot of times what we call luck in life is just you putting yourself in the position to take advantage of those opportunities, because you're working hard, you're doing what you need to do. A lot of times, you know what I'm saying, I like to think that people create their own luck, and they also create their own bad luck as well. And that's not to say that these things happen for a reason. Whether it's bad luck, whether it's good luck, they happen for a reason, and you need to understand what those reasons are and learn from it or take advantage of it, right? So we have to see things for what they are. And I think one of the biggest lessons from this episode that we can learn from what Don did early on when he met Roger and how he got the job at the agency was persistence. That's one of the things that a lot of people don't do when they're pursuing anything in life. They're not persistent about it, right? Like, I could give you guys an example on me, right? There's plenty of times I wanted to quit YouTube, no doubt about it, right? There's plenty of times. If you guys are subscribed to my Patreon, you know what I'm talking about, because now I'm posting some videos that are like journal entries. It's just things that goes through my head. 99% of them I don't act on. It's just to get that stuff out, right? And one of the things that I talk about in those videos is just contending with how the channel is, right? Getting 100, 200 views on a video when you look and see other people reacting to the same shows and they're getting thousands of views. That weighs on your conscience, makes you want to quit, right? It's just persistence. For me, it's just persistence. I'm going to persist at it, try to get better at it. It may take me another 5 years to get really good at YouTube. I don't know. I don't think it should. I'm even trying to implement new things, trying to implement even memes into my videos, see if I can bring in a new audience or whatever the situations are. People who have never watched Mad Men, or maybe there's just so many things that I think about that could make me want to quit. But persistence is key, because trust me, some of the times I really don't feel like reacting to anything, but I have to do it, right? Because I want to be, at the very least, I want to be as consistent as possible as time will allow me to be with this content. So sometimes I do try to, go into that headspace of, man, I should just stop doing YouTube because this is not, I'm just spending a lot of time watching shows and stuff like that, and it's probably not going to amount to anything. Those are the thoughts that I have sometimes. I'm not afraid to say it, right? Because it's like, I could just watch all these shows by myself and enjoy them. Why am I recording them and putting it on YouTube? You know what I'm saying? Because it's not that many people, right? It's not that many people that is actually watching my video. So it's like, it's cool, right? I've just gotten to a place of acceptance with those things, but persistency is key. Hopefully one day this channel can hit 5,000, 10,000 subscribers, and maybe the channel will start to flourish a little bit, and I'm going to keep going as long as I have the energy to do it. As long as I'm going to continue to do it. You know what I'm saying? I just made it a commitment the other day that, this year is the 5-year anniversary of me doing YouTube, this year in August. And to be honest, there's not a lot, but there's enough for me to be happy about. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm gonna give it another 5 to 10 years, somewhere around there, and see where we're at. As long as I can do it, as long as I'm able to do it. If circumstances come up and I can't do YouTube anymore, then so be it. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna do it as long as I can, as long as I'm able to do it, right? So, because I don't know what's gonna happen in the future. Something could happen to me, so I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and say, it's gonna happen, because I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm not saying something bad is going to happen to me or anything like that, but as I said, as long as I'm able as long as I'm able-bodied, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be doing YouTube well into my 40s. You know what I'm saying? Well into my 40s. So I've just made that commitment to do that. So it's like, you know, persistence is something that I've learned to carry on in life and just persist. If you're saving money, if you are, you know what I'm saying, investing, whatever you're doing, just be consistent, be persistent at it, and you will eventually, I believe that you will see results. Sometimes we do waste time on persisting on, you know, things that won't amount to anything. But, you know what I'm saying, it's a good habit to have. Just being honest, it's a good habit to have. So yeah, man, great episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, leave a like, leave a comment. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace.